Hey, today we are going to be talking about a really special sneaker collection from Nike dubbed the Space Hippies. This collection has sustainability in mind, a collection to get people's attention towards being more environmental friendly. Reason why is because the majority of the shoe is made out of recycled scrap materials, so I think it's really cool. Now there are 4 different models in this collection and they don't have any special names, it's just called Space Hippie 1s, 2s, 3s, and 4s. And the Space Hippie 4 is actually a women exclusive model, so that is kind of a bummer. Initially when I first saw these on Instagram, I was like, what? But it's not like a huge what? It's more like a little what? And I mean, like, they don't have like a bad impression on me. It's more like surprised because I didn't like how the powder blue is going on the midsole. I do feel like it will grow on people after a while. Like I said, the collection focuses more on sustainability and being environmental friendly. So on the sneakers you'll see this Flyknit upper and it's actually called our poly. What they use is that they try to take this recycled plastic bottles, t-shirts, and scrap yarns and make it into this Flyknit looking upper. And that reminds me of the Adidas Ultra Boost Parley, which also use recycled plastic bottles to make these shoes, and I also feel like they're one of the best looking Ultra Boost models ever. I think it's really cool. Now apart from the upper that was made from recycled material, the same goes with the cushioning, and in fact they're actually made from scraps of the Nike Vaporfly 4% and the Nike Zoom X model. They used the scrap foam that was left on the factory floors. I would imagine that the cushioning would be pretty darn comfortable because both the Nike Vaporfly 4% and the Nike Zoom X are really well known for being really comfortable, so I can only imagine that these will almost feel as good as those were. The next thing is called the Crater Foam, and that is the tooling for all the Space Hippie models, and it says here that it's made with a blend of standard Nike foam and also Nike grind rubber. The Nike grind material will create different texture and color mix on every single midsole, so every single shoe will look different. Moving on from the material, let's talk about the sneakers themselves. Now each of these 4 different models, they all have their own lacing system. The Space Hippie 1s and 4s are gonna have your usual lacing setup, so you would have to tie your own shoelaces. Meanwhile, the Space Hippie 2s is gonna be a laceless slip-on model. Just imagine the Nike Flyknit Mercurial Superfly in the mid-top version, and there you have it. Now the Space Hippie 3 is probably my pick for the best looking model from this Space Hippie collection. It just looks really utilitarian. It has all this straps and stuff going on the shoe, although it has this powder blue midsole, but I think that, like I said, it will grow on people after a while. What's more interesting about the shoe is that it actually uses this easy entry system, which Nike calls it Nike Fly Ease. It's actually a laceless easy entry system where you just slide your foot in, use a strap to secure the fit, and everything would be fine. And this is made for people who has disabilities, people who could not lace their own shoelaces by themselves, people with cerebral palsy. I think it's a really cool for Nike to do this. Everyone would have the chance to wear these shoes and perform and be an athlete like what their motto is. This Fly Ease entry system is a really interesting thing. It has been going on for a couple of years if I'm not mistaken, and the most recent one is from the basketball model Nike Zoom Universe, which is really cool because on the back you can actually pull it down and then slide your foot in and use a strap to secure the whole fit and keep you locked in. And that, I think, it's just a really cool system to have. But going back to the Space Hippie 3s, you have this pull tab thing on the front which resembles the Jordan 33s and the Kobe 80 NXT 360 fast fit, if I'm not mistaken. It also has this lacing system on the front, but you don't need to tie it, you just pull the thing and it tightens it all around. Now if I were to rank them first place to 4th, I would pick the Space Hippie 3s to be the first place. The second place would be the Space Hippie 4. The Space Hippie 1s and 2s would be a tie on the 3rd place because I think those 2 models aren't quite that unique. The Space Hippie 4, it's a women exclusive version, but I do love how the wolf gray is going on the shoe. Not gonna lie, the Space Hippie 3 looks the best. It's just a powder blue that will hopefully grow on me. I think it's the most well constructed sneaker among these other 4. Now unfortunately there isn't a specific release date and price tag on these, but it is rumored to be releasing during this year's spring and summer on Nike sneakers app. And what I would predict the price to be, it's probably like I don't know, $180 or $200, but I mean, that's just my guess. Hopefully it's gonna be a little bit lower. Just keep an eye out. I'll put updates in the comment section and pin it. But overall, I think this collection is really interesting, seeing how environmental issue is being brought up every other week, and it is an issue that's going on. But props to Nike and especially the team that started this Space Hippie project. I think it's incredible how they use recycled materials and scraps and giving it a creative twist and actually putting out an actual sneaker at the end of it. I think it's really commendable, it's really admirable, and overall I just really like how this collection came out. But yeah, with that being said, that is all for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.